Why, hello there. So, this is going to be a little tutorial on how to set shit up for the 24-hour stream that is coming on Saturday. So, the first thing you want to do is you got to get the desktop version of Twitch, the Twitch app itself, and you just Google, like, what? Twitch desktop download, app download. That's fine. You go here. You click on this, it's going to download it. You let it install. And then once it's open, you're going to have to sign in. If you don't have a Twitch account, you got to make one. Once that is finished, you're going to need a copy of Minecraft. If you don't have that, you need to head over, just search for like Mojang Store. Their site's a little trashy to navigate, and there it is. Bam, 27 bucks. Go ahead. You'll have to make an account for this as well. Also, if you want to set up custom skins, once you make an account and purchase it and download it, install it, blah, 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 there are features where you can change your skin in here, and you can just search for that online, like Minecraft skins or whatever skin you're looking for. If you're a big fan of anime or a TV show, I'm sure they have the skin on there. All right, so after this, real quick, you also just want to make sure you have the latest version of Java installed on your machine. So you can just search for Java download. And I'm going to go ahead and throw all these links in the description just in case you don't want to search for it. So you would click on free Java, agree and start download. You're going to have a thing pop up down here or maybe down here, depending on what browser you're using. And you just go through the motions, install that. Now, back to Twitch. Your app will be installed and you open it up, right? And underneath Twitch, you should see under My Games, you should be able to see whatever games you have installed. And then right here, you click on Mods and Minecraft should be there. The Twitch app for me, for whatever reason, acts a little goofy because like it says I have 0 mod packs, but I'm pretty sure I have like 7. And I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and restart the Twitch app. Mods. Oh yeah, the Minecraft, yeah. Now I already have it here, but you're not going to have it. So what you want to do is you want to browse mod packs, right? And you're going to type in here Project Ozone 3. Bam, there it is. Instead of saying play, it's going to say install. Now, while it's installing, it might mess up. You might get an error that comes up, and if that happens, go ahead and shut your computer down, restart your PC, whatever, and then go ahead and try this again to install it. I've had it happen to me several times with several different mods, and other people have also had it happen, and all they did was restart, and it worked without a hitch. No problem whatsoever. So once this is done, it'll show up here under My Mod Packs. And what you want to do is you want to left click on it once, and then up here at the cog, you want to click on Profile Options. And right here where it says Use System Memory Settings, that's why it was running like trash for me, you want to go ahead and uncheck mark that box and then drag this up to around 6,000. It doesn't have to be exactly on it, like whatever. It can be more, it can be less, whatever. But it needs to be like close to 6,000. And that is saying that you're going to be dedicating 6 gigs of RAM to Minecraft, to this specific version of Minecraft while you're playing it, which is important because there is a shit ton of shit in this version of Minecraft, okay? So go ahead and click OK. You can go back to My Mod Packs. Now, for those of you that have already played Project Ozone 3 and don't want to mess up your personal files, because we are going to be adding some mod packs here in a moment, you can right-click on it and duplicate the profile, and it'll make an identical copy to this. And you just need to remember which one you're going to be changing so that way you're not contaminating your own worlds or whatever. So once you do that, you want to click on the new one. You just right click on it and you go to open folder. Okay. And then in the description down below, I'm going to have a link that leads to my Google Drive. And there's going to be 8 files here. So you can just hit Control A to select all. Maybe? No? Yeah. And then right click and then download. And if that doesn't work, you just download them all individually. And then just like save them to your desktop or somewhere safe, somewhere where you know where they are. And then you go back to the folder that we opened. You're going to go into mods, and then you're just going to drag those mods you just downloaded and throw them in here. This is important. If you don't do this, you're not going to be able to get into the server that we have set up. You need to have all the mods that we have. All these extra mods are all the really good stuff from the Dungeons and Dragons and Space Shuttles mod pack that we were going to use. The reason why we're not using that is because it has difficult crafting in it. Where you have to have special crafting tables to make pretty simple things. It's really absurd and difficult, and it's just frustrating and not a good time. So we are playing Project Ozone 3, which is good. It still has Galacticraft in it. But it didn't have the castles. It didn't have some of the unique structures that DDSS had. So I grabbed all those mods, and we're just going to throw them in here. That way we can play with them. So yeah, once that is all done, you can go ahead and click play. And the first time you load this up, it's going to take a minute, okay? It's going to take a long minute. But all the other times after that, it's going to go fine. Once it's all loaded up and everything, you will go, and depending on your PC is going to dictate how long this is going to take. So you can see my average time right here for this mod pack is 4 minutes, 17 seconds. But I believe that first time is much longer, maybe like 6 or 7 minutes. So yeah, you can play a little Pong game here while we wait, which is nice. But I'm going to go ahead and edit this out. So yeah. All right, so we're back. All right, so when you get here, this is when you need to like join the Discord and say, hey, I need the address. And either Noble or I will give you the address, or someone will. It's probably, well, it may not be posted in the Discord because there are a couple randoms in there. So ask Noble or myself for the address, and we will PM it to you. And then once you get that, you're going to go multiplayer. You're going to add the server address right here. And then you're going to type in whatever address we give to you. 68.42. Whatever. It's going to look like that. It's going to be 4 decimals, right? And then you hit done. And then once you hit done, it's going to show up right here. And you're going to put your cursor over the picture here and just click on it. And then you're just going to join into our world. Now, I don't have the server set up, so I'm not going to be able to do that. However, I am going to go to the newest world I created, which is this guy. And there's one more thing we have to fix. Because for whatever reason in this mod, there are key bindings. And for whatever reason, they have 2 important key bindings on top of each other. So one of the important ones doesn't work unless you change it. And I'm going to show you where that is and how to do that. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great time. Good experience. We're going to hold hands. We're going to take deep breaths. And we're just going to trust one another like we should as humans. Make love, not Warframe. Okay? Okay. Please load faster. I don't know how much longer I can be vamping. So who saw Captain Marvel, huh? That shit was awesome. Shit was fire. Man, she is such a badass. Okay. So once you're in, you hit escape, right? You go to options. You can adjust your shit. So there's video settings here, music settings. The music's probably going to be hella loud, crazy loud. So you can adjust that. But you want to go into controls, okay? And then we're going to... Can I search? Is this going to work? No. It is not going to work. That is unfortunate. You can search by key. Oh, this might work. Grave. Right. So you're going to type in grave, and it should come up with 2 results. One's going to be ore excavation, and the other one is going to say, like, better questing. If it doesn't pop up, what you can do is just be here and then just scroll through. We're looking for the section that's going to say better questing. I know it's like a third of the way down. Right here. This one is going to say grave. So you need to click on it and then pick a button that is not on the left-hand side of your keyboard, because most of those keys are already taken. For me, I'm choosing the plus sign on my keyboard, which is add. All right, and then just for shits and gigs, we want to scroll down, and we're looking for ore excavation. It is alphabetized, so we're in the C's. Dark steel, draconic, dungeon, that word. Come on. Ore excavation. This one here. You want to click on it and make sure that this is bound to your tilde key. If you don't know what the fuck the tilde key is, in the row of numbers on your keyboard, it is to the left of the number 1. This is going to activate vein mining, and I'll show you what that does in a minute. So yeah, you want to have that set. Once you're done, hit done. Oops. Tilde. Grave. Done. Done. Back to the game. Mine creative. Still, no. Okay, so vein mining. What you want to do, you have to have something in your hand. It doesn't need to be a tool, but you can't have an empty hand. It's not going to work. You hold down the tilde button. While holding it down, you're going to hold down left click, and it's going to vein mine this. It just mined all that wood for you. But you need to be careful with this, because if you do it to the same material that you're standing on, it's going to mine it away from underneath you. It does work on grass. However, it does not work on everything. So grass is real handy. So if I do it to this, it just took that dirt away from underneath me. So if you're underground and you are vein mining in tunnels, which I tried for the first time just a little bit ago, vein mining is not always the best thing to be using. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have questions, feel free to let us know. Oh, better questing. Remember that button you had to remap to something that's not on the left-hand side of your keyboard? You can open that up, go to quests. You can go to rewards. There's like a microtransaction thing in here. You can work through the progress here, and you earn this shit called RAK, which is Random Act of Kindness. And this first one, you can just click here to claim it. It's gonna, and the reward you get is 1 diamond, 1 oak sapling, 6 dirt, and 5 RAK. And the reason why it gives you these items is because this was originally intended for like a Sky Factory type game where you just spawn in a world and there's no ground. You spawn on top of a tree and a single block of dirt. And yeah. So anyway, you go ahead and just check mark this. Give it a minute here to recognize that you did that. And you hit claim and bam. You got diamonds. What the fuck? You did it. You beat the game. And you earned 5 RAK. Cool, right? So now let's get back in there. If you forget which button you had it set to, you do get a book. I don't have it because I died. I think. Nope. This is something else. You don't want to lose that book. Or if you don't have the book, you can always just use the key that you remapped, which is handy. So you can click back, and then it's going to tell you what to do next. So you're going from the green to the next red. Now, when you hit a roadblock here, for whatever reason, like, oh, this needs something that you just don't have, you can go on to the next one, beta, and you just, you know, start with the one, the next one. I don't understand why none of these are lit up. I think you have to get far enough in alpha before some things are doable. I think that's how this works. But it's nice. It's like a progression thing. It's like it teaches you how to play the game, right? And I know there's going to be at least 2 of you that have not really played Minecraft before. So following this is a really good way to learn. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have to tell you. And I hope you have fun playing Minecraft with us. All right, thanks. I love you. Bye.